Hello, welcome to the Soulprint Positive Energy Circle. So, as indicated, we are going to take a look at creating a positive energy circle um, for the debate, this the presidential debate that's coming up on Tuesday. So, we are going to be focusing on creating an energy that in every possible way that could be helpful is going to be helpful for Joe Biden in terms of that election. So keep this in mind. He is heading into this election truly as sort of the undisputed leader of this election race. He is, 8, 10, 12 points ahead. He's even or slightly ahead in places that it just shouldn't happen, right? Just because it's a red or a state that's known for being red. So my point in saying this is that I want the energy going to him to be really positive and enhancing the positives that he already has accomplished, as opposed to, feeling like we really, really need to protect this guy because the bad guy Trump is somehow going to be able to stomp on him. It's just not really realistic. So we're staying with really super focused, positive energy today for Joe Biden. Okay, so thank you so much for being here. Get yourselves nice and comfortable. And as usual, should you hear any loud or sudden noises from either this environment or from yours, you will hear them, but they are not going to be enough to, you know, make you lose your focus. Okay? So here we go. We're all nice and relaxed, nice and relaxed. We're settled in, we're comfy. Here we go. Breathe in to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If your eyes have not fluttered closed by now, please allow them to do so. You are entering into a very, very relaxed state. You can feel, literally feel, as you continue to breathe in and out in that really rhythmic way. You can feel your body relaxing. You can feel the tension leaving your body, whether it is in your tummy, your solar plexus, whether it is in your face, in your jaw, headaches. Wherever you are holding tension or stress, it is just dissipating. And you are deeper and deeper and more completely relaxed as we start this positive energy circle. So I want you to focus very much on how relaxed you are, and I want you to focus very, very much on that breathing. Keep that nice rhythmic breathing going. Now, I want you to create in your mind's eye a debate stage. And you're going to have Joe Biden on one side and Donald Trump on the other. You want to be clear. You can see them standing there. And this is going to be a little bit of an interesting debate because I don't believe there is anybody that's going to be in the audience. Or if there is, I imagine they're going to be, very widely separated, etc. So the crowd dynamic that Trump uses is, I don't believe, going to be available to him. Now, I want you to start to create a bubble of light around Joe Biden, sort of just completely encasing him. It is a beautiful white, shimmery, almost like a cocoon. but it's not tight like a cocoon, around this man. And we are calling on the divine. And we are calling on Archangel Michael for protection. And we are calling on Archangel Gabriel for clear speech. So, the divine Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel have now come, and they stand beside you as you work to create this incredible space for Joe Biden to sort of stand in. So now he is completely enveloped in this beautiful divine white light with angelic energies attached. And we're going to start thinking and focusing on some of the feelings, emotions, and attributes that we want to reside in that bubble with Joe, so that he has them at his fingertips and at his disposal. So, I want you to focus now, and you're going to create bubbles, sort of round spheres. And as you create them, they're going to manifest inside the cocoon. So you're going to manifest them in your mind and in your heart. And when the thought is complete, they will appear inside the cocoon, ready and available to help should he need to draw on any of the energy of these bubbles that we are creating and filling up the cocoon space that he is in. So we're going to focus right now, and I want us to start. We're going to focus on happy, because this is a major, major milestone and accomplishment for this man. And he's happy to be accepted. He's happy to, for right now, be in the lead and in a strong position. He is happy to know that he can be of service, important, necessary service to the American people, and in some ways to the world, should he sit in that Oval Office. So we're going to start with happy. So let us complete the thought of happy and watch as sort of magically a bubble appears inside the divine white lights. And so now we know happy is there for him. Next, we're going to send in calm. Calm. He's not going to get rattled by anything Trump says or does. He's going to speak clearly and slowly with a sense of authority. There is no anxiety. There is simply calm. I'm in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. And let's now release that little bubble into Joe's space. Next, we're going to create confidence. And so we're going to hold the intention of confidence, and we're going to think about how presidential, professional, intelligent this man is. We're going to focus on him looking 10 feet tall with all the answers he could ever need. And there's Donald Trump. There's Joe looking 10 feet tall on the stage, and there's Donald Trump who's looking like at about 1.5 feet, okay? And that's the power that we're wanting to infuse into Biden. It is not about lording over someone. It is simply about standing strong in his light and his knowledge. And now we've released that one. Next, let's take a look at drawing forward empathy and compassion. Now we're going to put both of these traits in a bubble together. So we already know that Joe is unbelievably compassionate and very, very empathetic. But we're going to create those energies and add them to the energy around him, because he is all things that is not the president now. And we want those differences and those distinctions to be very, very clear and very, very apparent. So we're going to create empathy and confidence, and we're going to allow that bubble to make manifest inside Joe's personal space. We are now going to create clarity of thought and speech. He will have the facts, the figures, the numbers right there at his disposal. He will speak clearly, eloquently. He is going to not rush. He is not going to drag. His delivery is going to be perfect and flawless. And it is going to reach out and resonate with all of those who are still trying to make up their minds, or who are perhaps looking to see what he offers as opposed to what Trump offers. He's going to make a very strong and very powerful impression because, of course, he behaves like a president should. He is going to be only as fiery as he needs to be. He is not going to react with wild swings of emotion like somebody else on that stage. He's going to be contained. He'll show as much fire as he needs to, but no more. So he comes across as calm, intelligent, not somebody who reacts on a dime, not somebody who doesn't understand the immense power of the leader of a country. And we're now going to make that little bubble manifest inside Joe's space. So as you're looking at Joe right now, so he is in like a beautiful divine white sphere that completely encompasses him and is completely protective. And inside, there are these beautiful little, almost iridescent bubbles that are sort of just very gently just floating around inside that space. The energy is there for him to draw on as he needs it. It is instantaneously available. And he understands and recognizes that energy. He knows it because he knows the divine. And he knows that he is going to have every single tool at his disposal as he goes into this debate. Now there's a couple of more little attributes that we're going to pop in there. The next one is honesty and integrity. Now, we already know Joe has these, but we want to energize simply more, simply brightening or polishing that which he already has. So again, he stands in sharp contrast. And finally, we're going to add love and humor, because he truly does love the country he is hoping to lead. He has a ready sense of humor, joy, happiness just radiates out of this man. Look at him smile. It's pure love. It's pure energy. And now we're going to make that manifest. Now I want you to think about a few other attributes that you think are important for him to have. Perhaps you would like to encase energy, momentum, health, support, guidance. Create those bubbles and make them manifest inside Joe's divine space. All right. Now I want you to look at the bubbles, look at the sphere, look at the cocoon he's in, and you're noticing that the bubbles with all of the attributes and virtues, support, are starting to, they just sort of have these little strings that are coming out of the bottom. And as those strings are getting a little bit longer, you realize these iridescent bubbles are literally turning into balloons. And now, inside the sphere, we are going to ask Joe to please create literally a bouquet of balloons, of all of the blessings, the hopes, the best of our intentions have made manifest that balloon bouquet. And he's going to gather these balloons. They're just going to drift to him, and he's just going to collect them all and hold them. We're going to allow the divine encasement that he is in to very slowly start to dissipate. And what you are left with is a visual image of Joe on a debate stage holding a bouquet of iridescent balloons. And he absolutely will have them all at his disposal, as he not only does this debate, but as his campaign moves forward. He has divine light. He has clarity of speech and thought. And he has amazing protection around him. Because he too, and in many ways he mostly, is in a fight for the soul of the nation. And he understands how vital and important that work is. He really does understand that he needs to win the debate and the election. And the last thing we're going to do is we look at Joe, very, very confident, 10 feet tall on that stage, in command, in control, getting his message out. And very, very slowly, we're going to take one last look at that. Send whatever lovely wishes to him that we would like personally. And we're now going to allow the imagery to just dissipate. And we recognize that we are once again now focused on our breathing and the unbelievably relaxed state our body is in. I'm going to count to 3. 1. You are completely aware of what you are laying on, perhaps what's under your head, a blanket, whatever it is. You become very aware in this deep, relaxed state, but you're very aware of your physicality. 2. While continuing to hold that very relaxed space, you are going to be aware that you are now drifting back into your actual reality. So perhaps you can hear sounds from your environment. Perhaps you might have smells, just that which is comfortable, that which you know around you. And you're confident, you're at peace, you're energized. And you should be unbelievably proud of the amazing work you've done today in this collective of energy and light workers. And 1. Open your eyes. If you're about to get on with your day, carry on. You're going to have fabulous energy and you're going to have a really great day. If you are listening to this and you have drifted off to sleep, may you have deep healing sleep and pleasant dreams. Thank you so much for being here and sharing in the Soulprint Positive Energy Circle. Until next time, stand in your energy. Bye-bye.